Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Valley, the old farm. Just coming back from doing a couple, about 3 fertilizing contracts. And last episode we rolled into March, I believe it was last episode. So we are going to go ahead and seed our field, the one that does not have grass in it. Is there cedar over here? It is not. Where did I put cedar? Oh, it's over there. In oats, because we can harvest oats fairly early. Just to the chickens, not that we need much chicken feed. Seed and fertilizer. If I can remember how to get there from here. So how's everybody doing? It's straight ahead there. Yeah. Just Sunday morning. Here for me, just relaxing. A little recording. Just try to not drive through another farmer's field. It's a grass field, so it's not like it would matter, but to change this. Lined up here. Yeah, so we're a little low on fields to be to be honest. Need to buy another field. I don't have the cash to do so. Now I did do something also between episodes here. I went ahead and I did go harvest a few more trees, put them into the sawmill. I started that back up again. And, you know, we were having the issue with the pallets. I still think that's an issue. However, I thought maybe, because that carpentry shop can also make furniture, I thought maybe I'd start that furniture production up since we don't need to make any more pallets. And I'm just directly selling that furniture, so that'll be a little bit of income as that just runs kind of in the background over there, and then we'll just kind of keep track of it and, you know, every once in a while, whenever it seems necessary. Go cut down some more trees, make some more planks, see about maybe just trying to sell a little bit of furniture to keep the income coming in. And I own the carpentry shop because we needed to make the pallets, so I might as well use it, right? Now I will have to make sure that I actually run out of material and it just doesn't keep producing and producing and producing like it felt like it was doing for the pallets. So we will have to keep our eye on that to make sure that it's functioning properly. But if it does, we can probably make some pretty good money on just selling furniture, not really trying to min-max it, just selling it as we make it. I also put down one of those because I was thinking about just selling planks. But I couldn't, because I bought the carpentry shop, I couldn't just sell the planks to the carpentry shop because it's a production facility, not really a selling point. And I couldn't find anywhere on the map where there was a selling point for planks. So I threw down one of those sell everything selling points kind of over by the sawmill, the original sawmill on the map, not the one we bought and put down. And I got to thinking, well, if I really want to do that, maybe I shouldn't do that. So I decided instead to just make furniture. So I went to move the sell everything selling point, and I can't remove it because I don't own that piece of land, I guess. I don't know, it wouldn't let me take it back out again. So there is that, but I don't really intend to use it. There is a place on the map that does take furniture. So we'll just sell to there. So I deactivated, I can show you, I deactivated, just take a look at that real quick here. Just looking at my crop rotation, oats is very good, 110%. So went ahead and went with that. Yeah, so pallets are still deactivated and it still says respawning. The spawning is just jammed, packed, and I can't seem to empty it no matter what I do. I remove these pallets and more show up, and then there's still 2,000 pallets, and then I remove those pallets and there's still more that spawn, and there's still 2,000 pallets. So it just was not working. I don't know what the situation is. I could maybe store the selling point shop. this was on the map. It's the sell everything one, but I wish I could get rid of it, but now I can't. So I don't know what it's going to do. It's probably going to sell to whatever is the highest. But we'll see how it goes. I'm not trying to be cheaty here, so if it doesn't seem like it's working, then we'll just shut all that down again. But in the meantime, we'll just kind of keep an eye on it and see how it goes. We do need a way of making some income. The farm just is not generating income. I don't know what's with the chickens. Like, I realize there's only 12 chickens there, but they're just not really producing many eggs. Every time I look at that egg pallet up on the wall outside the chicken coop, I just think that thing is never changing. We have no more eggs than we had 2 months ago. So not 100% sure what the dealio is with that. Maybe I just need to buy more chickens. I don't know. A lot of fields are planted. It looks like there's some root crop fields planted around. Certainly some fields that are not planted as well. There's probably going to continue to be some fertilizing contracts that crop up. The only one that was currently available in terms of contracts was a cultivating contract. I did not have a cultivator. It wasn't worth my time. So skipped on that one, but I would take some fertilizing contracts. These fields aren't huge on this map. You can crank them out pretty fast. Sometimes it takes you longer to drive to the field than it does to actually fertilize the field. This is again one of those times where it might be nice to have a second tractor. But again, kind of have to bide our time on that. We just don't really have the financials to buy another tractor right now. And not seeing much of a income stream coming up right now. Now we're still early, don't get me wrong. Got the sheep. They are producing some wool. Perhaps buy a spinnery, make fabric. I think that sheep pen holds quite a few sheep. So we could do that. Could plant a cotton field and just lease a cotton harvester because they're so doggone expensive. Could have wool and cotton in the furniture shop. No, not the furniture shop. Why would you do? Why would you do that? Why would you put wool and cotton in a furniture shop? Yeah. Fabric shop. Spinnery, the old spinnery. So that'd be an option to make some money as well. Hopefully cows to grow and produce and do all the cow things so we can get milk from them, sell that. We'll take a look at that. Dang it. Spots. Take a look at that after we're done planting this field. That looks like. I know they started to produce some. I think I'm going to make hay again in the 2 grass fields. Try to build a little bit of a base for that. So we have, a decent amount of hay to take care of the cows. Yes, silage is another moneymaker, at least to some degree, but when we're using a fair amount of hay to feed our cows, we've got to make hay instead of silage. Maybe the second cut this spring, this summer. Maybe on the second cut we can make. Turn around. I think I'll do another headland here. We can make silage. See how that goes. Yeah, this feels like about the right size planter for this map. This is a fairly good size field, but it still doesn't take too long to get this job done. Just a couple more full passes. Should yield some pretty good results. We may have to. It's so expensive. Take a look at our precision farming score. They have to, because it's so darn expensive, a seed spot sprayer, because whether you have weeds or not, and we don't because we plowed everything, precision farming wants to know that you went in sprayer, at least turned it on. Silly. Hope they fix that in S25 because it's ridiculous. I'll come back for that spot. So we will see about that here in a bit as well. Check on our cows, we'll check on the chickens, we'll check on the sheep. Although I think they're all doing well. Last episode we kind of loaded them up. I've only fed the sheep once, actually. think at the beginning. Probably when we harvested our field. Just kind of put in whatever was to fill it up. So I wonder as I was just seeing those crows flying, I wonder on FS25 if they're going to introduce animals on the map other than just deer and I would be down for that. And I know we saw the water buffalo on the FS25 video. Not sure what role he plays in this whole thing. Do believe maybe there were seagulls or something flying over the rice paddies. I don't know. Did I see that right? Maybe. Like I did say last episode, it'd really be nice to see NPC farmers farming in fields. I think that would bring a lot of life to the game. That would be cool to see. Up a little bit here. It's a tiny little spot right there, looks like. My OCD kicking in. So we will get some straw off of here, which will be good for the cows, too. Nice if there was something more to do with straw, but it's just kind of the way it works. think after this, probably sleep until it's time to do the grass field again. I might do that off camera actually, because you guys have seen me do that before. I'm feeling like we should buy another field. I don't think we need any grain. So maybe we look at just as a cash crop. Oh, and I think I lied to you last episode. I thought we were considering putting down another garden somewhere on the farm, and I didn't end up doing that. That's a good way of getting a little more income. Our garden did produce pretty well. We have all we need. We have straw, we have water. Figure out where we want to put it. Well, that and I put down a similar or the same garden as we currently have. Not 100% sure about that either, to be honest. So we'll have to see if we have that as a option to us. Alright, one more pass. That ought to do it for the first. Can look some other fields also. Let's take a look at what we got here. Yeah, this is very strange. Um, it's perfect. Silty clay is not great. Yeah, you get up into the loam and it's 125, 135%. So that's kind of a bummer. But we do need seed and spot sprayer. if we're going to be selling crop. Precision farming score is pretty low. Actually, no, I'm not. Say, something doesn't feel right here. I should be able to see the farm off in the distance. I feel like that field straight in front of us would be a nice one to own. Small field right here would, I mean, it would make sense to own. It's like they've got carrots or potatoes or something in it right now. Potatoes are growing. This one down here. Grass says ready to harvest, but as we know, it's not quite ready. Next month it will be. Sugar beets growing here. This is a nice field, I wonder. It's probably very expensive. $5,000. I would like to buy all of these. This one. Buy this one. This one. This whole, we could own this. Maybe we'd skip that one if we got down this whole block. That should be a good field to own. Some money though. This is not a great field. This one would, loamy and sandy loam would yield fantastic, 70%. That's not a great field. It's not a great field. That's a good field. Oh, to only have the money. So I don't think we're planting. Sheep are doing their sheepy thing. Okay, so apples doing. Sitting there full of water. They're all going to be the same. So actually, do I have a garden? It's a garden. It's the same. It's a lot bigger. It's this one. That's about it. Oh, maybe it's... Valley. There's pallets. Straw and water. Spot. Potentially put it over here. Just at the end of this road. Take down a shed that we aren't using. Pop it in here. Take down a shed? Cannot. It's land, don't I? Bought the potato field. Okay. Two, even though it would. going to deform the... Can I... What's the other question? Can I... This fence. Is there a tag somewhere? It's pasture fields. Can't get rid of the pasture field. I don't know, we'll have to think about that. I do know there's the gardens over town, but to have one there. Should maybe save a game before we did it crazy like that. That was definitely a big slope. Probably ruin that. Yeah, so 6,000 milk. That's good. Eight. A lot of slurry, 34,000. It's really good, actually. Teen animals. Got their water, they've got their food. 664 liters of wool. So that should start ramping up here. So really, they're not going to planting of anything else in March. Canola we can't plant until August anyways. Just the boat if we wanted to do that cash crop. Corn might be the only thing we'd consider planting. Soybeans, just sell them. Felt like definitely have to do that in April so that we can harvest and then turn that around. I want to do a canola field. It's a tricky one because if you plant a canola field, usually plant after that would be barley. Otherwise it would just set idle the whole winter. Just thinking about ways to make money. Let's go ahead and sleep through to April and see what's up in April. Yep. I should have looked at contracts, and I should have looked at the used vehicle market. And I didn't do either one. Okay. Okay. Made a little money. That's really good. And yeah, we're still running. We're not out of anything. Should butter up here though. Assumption is these trees still don't need any water. They not even. Do I have the trees on distributing? Is that what I did? They are. Okay. Distributing to here. So there are apples. Oh, look at that. We've got juice. It's beautiful. So then juice. February, 33,000. That ain't bad. See, it says pallets to the large greenhouse, but I don't think. Can I actually sell them? Say pallets or pellet? No, I don't have any pellets. See pallets. Pallets. Can. Alright, well let's see if those pallets will sell too. So then, financially speaking, yeah, still paying for water. Property income 5,800, maintenance 12, production, construction. Sold 3,000 products. It's money. Oh no, delivery costs. Okay, so alright. Well, not too shabby. Um, I assume sheepies. Yep, just passing through. Yes. Okay, so grass is going to be ready to harvest. And I think call it here for now. Sheep got all kinds of grass to eat. Cows should kind of have grass too. So they should be very happy with life. Yeah, I think we're good. I know, I know. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it here. That windmill is going very slow. Yep, not much wind blowing today. Okay, yeah, that's going to do it. Next episode, we'll get into that grass field, or maybe I'll bring you back when I'm baling up the last bit of hay, and we'll get all that collected. Then we'll see what we want to do. I kind of would like to get a garden down. Not gonna lie. I kind of also would like to get a couple more fields as well. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll see what we're gonna do. I'll give that some thought in between episodes. But I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching, everybody. Do that YouTubey stuff. Give me a like, give me a comment, let me know what your thoughts are. I would love to hear from you, and we will see you the next time right here on the Valley Old Farm. See you next time. Bye bye.